Vaccines are once again a major topic of conversation. They fill our news feeds and political speeches. For decades, vaccines were a routine part of public health. They were celebrated for wiping out diseases like smallpox and controlling others like polio. Most people saw them as a standard and safe way to protect children and communities from harmful illnesses. This quiet acceptance was built over generations. It was based on the visible success of vaccination programs around the globe. The COVID-19 pandemic changed everything. It brought vaccines from the doctor's office to the center of a global stage. The rapid development of new vaccines was a scientific marvel, but it also created new questions and fears. To understand the current debate, we must first understand the technology at its core. The COVID-19 pandemic introduced many people to a new type of vaccine, the mRNA vaccine. This technology is different from traditional vaccines. Traditional methods often use a weakened or inactivated version of a virus to teach our immune system how to fight it. Think of it like showing your body a mugshot of the germ. Messenger RNA, or mRNA, works differently. It acts like a temporary instruction manual for your body's cells. Instead of introducing a piece of the virus, the mRNA vaccine delivers a specific set of instructions. The vaccine debate is not just about science. It is deeply intertwined with politics. In the United States, prominent figures have taken center stage, shaping public opinion in powerful ways. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., a longtime environmental lawyer, has become one of the most visible critics of vaccines and public health agencies. For years, he has argued that vaccines are linked to a range of health issues in children. He often questions the safety of the vaccine schedule. Former President Donald Trump has a more complex and shifting stance on vaccines. During his presidency, his administration launched Operation Warp Speed to accelerate the development of COVID-19 vaccines. He often took credit for the speed at which they were created. The arguments from those who question vaccines and mandates are rooted in several core themes. A primary concern is the principle of bodily autonomy and individual liberty. Another significant point of contention is the safety and long-term effects of vaccines, particularly the newer mRNA vaccines. Critics often point to the rapid development. Furthermore, there is a deep-seated distrust of pharmaceutical companies and regulatory agencies. Critics argue that profit motives drive the decisions of drug manufacturers. On the other side of the debate, the vast majority of scientists, doctors, and public health officials present a strong case for vaccination. Their primary argument centers on the concept of community protection, often called herd immunity. Vaccines do not just protect the person who receives the shot, they protect everyone around them. When a high percentage of the population is vaccinated, this creates a protective shield for the most vulnerable members of society. This includes infants too young to be vaccinated, the elderly. In today's information-saturated world, finding trustworthy guidance on vaccines can feel overwhelming. The internet is filled with conflicting claims, personal anecdotes, and strong opinions. It is crucial to develop skills to distinguish between reliable health information and misinformation. One of the most important steps is to consider the source. Information from established medical and scientific organizations, such as the World Health Organization, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and major university medical centers, is based on rigorous, peer-reviewed research conducted by thousands of independent experts over time. Ultimately, one of the best resources for personal medical advice is your own doctor or a qualified healthcare provider. They understand your personal health history and can provide guidance tailored to your specific circumstances. An open conversation with a trusted medical professional can help cut through the noise of online debates. The intense debate surrounding vaccines highlights a fundamental truth. Public health is deeply personal and inherently social. The decisions we make as individuals have a ripple effect, influencing the health and well-being of our communities. Moving forward requires more than just presenting facts. It requires rebuilding trust and fostering a culture of respectful dialogue. We must find ways to discuss our differences. Ultimately, the goal is a society where we can navigate public health crises together, guided by the best available evidence and a shared commitment to the common good. By fostering respectful debate, promoting scientific literacy, and rebuilding trust, we can ensure that our decisions are driven not by fear and division, but by a shared desire for a healthier, safer future for everyone.